more in Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. Yes, this man called Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, a lot of people are just looking at this guy, like television. Some people say television will not clear because you can't even understand him. Well, understandably, where people know that the manner at which he came on board was not the right thing, but because of the person who brought him on board, they rigged him in. We know all that happened. And when they started their shenanigans, both Wike and Fubara, nobody was there. And that is the reason why you see that Wike is trying to be God in the state. But the people of the state are saying there's nothing like godfatherism. The same way he has been fighting godfatherism and all of that. And the way he's so bitter now, and he's saying that, oh, some people betrayed him and all of that. He himself, he betrayed some people. And that's why people say, what goes up, will surely come down. What you sow is also what you are going to reap. And the manner at which he does his things, it's not really something that one can emulate. The only people who are praising Wike as we speak now are sycophants. And we know the game himself and Tinubu, two of them have been playing. It's not even in the best interest of Nigerians in any way, whether the River State people or not. It's not in the best interest of anybody, because all they want to do is just get the power, use it the way they want. They are not using the power to the benefits of the nation, to the benefits of the people, just for themselves and for themselves alone. The way Nigeria is going, the way everywhere is, things are just turning against Nigerians and the country. It doesn't concern them. All they just want is power. Whether Nigeria has a reputation, whether Nigerians have a reputation, it does not concern them. And people who have been supporting Fubara, and at some point they are looking at this guy, maybe there was something that they must have done behind that. Wike is holding against him. That is why he cannot stand firm. People have told him, even Tinubu himself, while he was governor, Obasanjo gave him directive. He flattered the directive, and heaven did not fall. But Fubara has been like, it does not matter. I'm just a good boy. I just want to be on the good book of everybody and all of that. When he went to go and sign that whatever they come, I don't know whether the deal with Tinubu, that is when people knew that this guy is finished. And they gave him conditions, and some of the conditions, he has been fulfilling some of the conditions. And you can imagine, because we call these lawmakers in Rivers State, we call them Wike's senators or lawmakers, if you want to put it in that perspective. Now they are beginning to show Fubara Shege. They have passed 4 bills overriding Fubara's power, and nothing is being done. He's still playing good boy. And people are saying, before you know it, they are going to impeach this guy. Of course, they just try to leave him so that the Supreme Court will say, oh, he's still the governor, but they know what they are doing behind. It's just unfortunate that we are all in this mess together. If you think it's only Fubara that is going to be suffering this whole thing, at the end of the day, Fubara will just like, okay, because when you see all of them, they are not just patriotic. If really is patriotic, he has the interest of the people at heart. Of course, he will not be going the way he's going. Now, these Wike's lawmakers, they have the effrontery to say that he needs to join APC, because we have how many lawmakers do we have now? All of them. That's one of the conditions they gave to him, that they have to still be in APC. They have decamped from PDP to APC, because Wike has been boasting that he bought form for them. He bought the form for them. And initially, everybody from the angle of law, from the angle of, people saying that their vacancies were vacant, their seats were vacant in as much they left that seat. But now, one of the conditions given to Fubara is that you should allow them to come in. Now they have an APC. APC is always, that state is almost becoming APC, or is already an APC state. And I don't even know the game Wike is playing. Wike thinks is going to favor him. Now he has joined APC. He's controlling both APC and PDP. That is exactly what Wike is doing. So before you know it, it's either they impeach him, or they just, try to be nice to him. Now that is exactly what they are saying now, that he has to join APC. Those people remaining who have been fighting for Fubara now, they have sentenced them. They are charging them for terrorism. Meanwhile, we have the real terrorists all over Nigeria. They have not been able to arrest them. They have not been able to charge them. You see now they cannot see in the detention of the DSS. What are the findings? What are the investigations that they are still being carried? That is being carried about Nnamdi Kanu, that they have not been able to judge his matter. They left him there. They left him there. So Fubara is either he joins APC or he leaves, or is going to be impeached. He has to take either of the two, and that is how it's going to be. Whether he still has some power left with him or in him, that is what I don't know, because these politicians, they are something else. Because all Fubara can do now is just for him to get his own court, his own share. He moves on. Then Nigerians will pay or bear the brunt. That is how it has always been. They will bear the brunt and he will go and make his own money and move on. Because he came, the purpose why he came was not for the people. He came for Wike. He came to save Wike. And when he saw that he was choking, that was when he cried out. But when he looks back, he knows how he started with Wike. But whether the Rivers people will allow this to continue is what we don't know, because in Nigeria, I've never seen any state that is really so independent that they can do things on their own. I mean, the politicians, even when the people try to stand firm, the so-called leaders will jeopardize their efforts, and you see that everybody is weakened. Is weakened, and people come from different angles. It's just unfortunate. So he said that he joins APC or he will be impeached, because they are just trying to bring Wike is trying to show himself. It's so a disheartening thing that we are facing. Since Tinubu came on board, he has not been able to fix the issue of Naira. Rather, he complicated the issue and made everything, turned upside down. But they are all over the place, politicking here and there. The welfare of the people is not paramount to them. Not at all. So guys, let's hear your opinion whether Fubara, which of course he has to choose one, is either is impeached or he joins APC. What is left with him? Leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.